Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics. Merry Christmas to you all and happy Boxing Day. We are here today with a new release and with some sales for you. So this week, again, all of your new releases are going to be on special. In addition to that, we have all wovens, all broderie on glaze and eyelet, all brush poly and all rib knits are on special, but just for today, just for Boxing Day. So get your orders in today. If there's anything that you're wanting, or if you've got a Lush gift card for Christmas, now's a great time to spend it. So I have 12 new fabrics for you today because we haven't been here for a couple of weeks, so we've got some extras to show you. So the first few are double brush polys. Let me just move this pile over a little bit closer. This first one, I think I love the colours of this, so I think that's the draw card for me. This is called Afternoon Haze. It's a double brush poly, as I said. I'm just going to move this down a smidge, see if we can't get that bright light off the top there. That's a bit better. Okay, isn't this gorgeous? Isn't that pretty? So, Afternoon Haze. The prettiest colour. I just love this colour. I don't know that it loves me, but I love it. So, double brush poly means it's been brushed on both sides. This one isn't really heavily brushed. It doesn't have that amazing softness that some double brush poly has. It is soft, but it doesn't have that, oh wow, that is like patting a kitten soft. So, stretch, beautiful horizontally and vertically, and really nice drape, meaning you can use this for so many different garment types. Something that's fitted or tight, or something that drapes, you name it. Pants, dress, skirt, top, whatever you like, kimono, all sorts of things. Leggings, it's amazing for all that. Now, unfortunately I don't have a thread to match this one. It just wasn't quite right enough, the thread, but we have put it with tangerine, it's a little bit there, and I'll move this over, mustard, so that tangerine is double brush poly, and mustard is also double brush poly. And then we have Niagara Blue, and this is a 250 GSM modal, so you can see it matches with that blue just there. And for a neutral, we've got this Chantilly, which is a Rayon modal. Alright, Afternoon Haze, double brush poly. And the next one is actually in the same colour family. This one, you've seen this print before, it's called Sweet Delight. And this time, it's in caramel. Again, a really pretty colour. Yeah, open that up for you. Double brushed again, lovely and soft. Isn't that super sweet? So it's a very small print. You can see it's got just a little bit of like a yellowy, caramelly dot on the flowers there. But it's really sweet. Really cute little print. So nice for adults or for kids because it's quite small. The print, that is. Nice stretch. Nice drape. Now, I do have a thread for this one. I use 277. And we put this one with pumpkin spice, which is a cotton spandex. And, put that over there. Oops, sorry, I bumped you there. Porcelain, which is a 250 GSM modal, which is really beautiful with it. And orange, double brush poly. So that will be to go with that little dot in there, which isn't really showing up very well. Alright, Sweet Delight, double brush poly. Alright, one more brush poly. This one's really sweet. It's a little bit animal-like, but then it's not overly. So I've ended up calling it cobblestones, because that's what it made me think of. Could also be an animal print too, though, couldn't it? Probably more so than cobblestones. But anyway, that's what we've gone with. Really soft. This is the softest of the three. Feels really beautiful. That amazing stretch again. Nice drape. I really love this one. So pretty. I couldn't find a thread to match the background colour of this one. It just wasn't quite right. If it was me and I was sewing it at home and I didn't have a colour to match that, I would use black with no issues at all. Some of you might prefer to use that background colour. Whichever one you use, you're going to see the colour quite a lot when you go to the opposite shade. So using this like tanny browny colour as you go over the black, it's going to be very obvious, and vice versa. So I don't think it really matters which one you go with. I go with the one that's on hand. Okay, so that's Cobblestone's double brushed poly. All right, next I have some Rayon chalets to show you, and I'm not wearing any of this week's new releases. Let me put that back on, sorry. But I am wearing Rayon chalet, and I'm wearing the new Pattern Emporium patterns that have come out just a couple of weeks ago now, I suppose. They're old now, but I've just gotten to them. So they're exciting still for me, and I'm sure there's many people still sewing them. So I use just a plain old black Rayon chalet to do the low-key cami, which I like a lot more than I thought. I never just liked the low-key cami, but I just thought, oh, it's not really my sort of thing that I wear, but I can really feel that I'm going to be wearing this a lot with shorts. Be really nice in summer, just on a really hot day, just to wear with shorts. And then I used Hustle, which is a wrinkle effect Rayon chalet, and I made the Vacation Vibes pants. Just the subtle, I went high up here, subtle. I did pockets, but I think I'm someone who probably shouldn't do pockets. I never do a great job with pockets, and I think they would probably sit better on me without pockets. But I do love to be able to stick my hand in pockets. Anyway, so this is the outfit for today, and I'm telling you about that because I'm going to show you some Rayon chalets now. So this first one is called With Love, and it would be amazing in either of these patterns or a whole host of other patterns. So you can see this has been folded up in this box for quite a while, so it does have the crease marks in it. But the thing about Rayon chalet is you give it an iron, and it's a satisfying iron. It irons up really beautifully. The creases come out, and then it just sits really, really nicely. So, I mean, I ironed this morning, and it's still fine now. So it's not necessarily something that gets really, really creasy during the day, but it is something that will most likely need an iron after a wash. So this is a With Love. Let me show you that little print. So there is no stretch to show you. I can show you the drape, of course. It's about 125 GSM, around about there. It's nice and light. They're about 130 centimetres wide, so not as wide as our knit fabrics, but still quite a good width. So obviously black looks really pretty with this one. Looks really pretty with this one. Matches with this one. Doesn't really look pretty with it, does it? Silly me. Okay, light rose pink, and this is a 250 GSM modal. So I can just imagine, you know, a pair of the Vacation Vibes pants and a nice comfy t-shirt out of one of these. Really nice. And the coral pink 250 GSM modal, which this is my favourite of the two. But I like darker colours, so that would be why. All right, With Love Rayon chalet. Now the next two Rayon chalets are the same print, different colourways, and they are called Starry, Starry Night, for pretty obvious reasons. So with a light coloured Rayon chalet, there will be an element of see-throughness. Look, for a top, I think you're probably going to be okay if you wear skin-toned underwear, but for skirts and dresses and that sort of thing, you might need a little slip, or you might need a bit of lining for modesty in there, in these lighter colours. Again, I don't have any stretch to show you. I do have beautiful drape to show you though. It just sits really, really nicely, Rayon chalet, and it feels so lovely to wear. Really light, really cool, soft and smooth to the touch. It's really very nice. So this one we've just put with thread number 1000. And off-white modal. That's Chantilly. Here we go. Off-white modal. And it's basically black and white, so you can put so many other colours with it. All right, Starry, Starry Night in ivory. And now, Starry, Starry Night in black. Let me show you the little star. Oh my gosh, there's writing on that. Let's turn that around. That was not me. That's what our suppliers do sometimes. Or probably the manufacturers more than the suppliers. Write their notes on the fabric. Shouldn't be allowed. Okay, so again, the drape. Gorgeous. Be beautiful in either of these patterns as well. And the black thread, number 4000, is our match. And we've just gone the same off-white as a coordinate, but again, it's basically black and white. So any colour will work. Okay, now I have a Rayon Spandex to show you, and this is a really pretty, sorry, I just got distracted by this. It keeps distracting me. Rayon Spandex, a really pretty tie-dye. I've called this one Rainbow Ice Cream because it just reminds me of rainbow ice cream. Where are we? Where is the correct spot? It's really odd. Anyway. Okay, so, isn't that cute? So pretty. Great stretch. Hold it the other way. This is a very unusual cut of fabric. I'm not sure what's happened here. There we go. Nice stretch. Both ways. Beautiful drape Rayon Spandex. It breathes beautifully. It feels so nice to wear, but don't forget that it is a fabric that is so stretchy and doesn't have great recovery, so it can stretch out and get a bit bigger on you during the day. So keep that in mind with the weight that your garment will have. So a little dress or a little t-shirt is perfect. Anything more than that, you need to start reinforcing the horizontal seams with some clear elastic just to give it some strength. Because otherwise it'll be longer at the end of the day and perhaps wider and just doesn't fit the same, which is not what you want. Now I don't have a thread with this one. You could probably use 1000 just as a neutral because you're probably unlikely to have the same colour all the way across your hem. So you might just want to go with something a bit neutral like that. This one we have put with sand, double brush poly. So that's that one down there. And what else did we do? Pink gin. Pink gin rayon modal. It's another really nice match. And wouldn't that make a beautiful summer outfit? That's really nice and cool. Okay, rainbow ice cream, rayon spandex. I have a DTY. I have a few DTYs for you. This first one is called Funhouse. Because it is quite fun. Lots of different colours in there. It's kind of like a paisley print. There you go. Lots of colours. DTY is quite cool. A little bit slinky, but not awful to work with. Slinky. Nice and cool to the touch. No brushing whatsoever to it, which also gives some coolness. So there's your stretch that way. A little bit this way. And then, did I do a thread? I didn't do a thread because there's so many different colours here that it was a bit difficult to. You could always go with the 1000. This is a neutral. Or you might just have something at home that'll work well. Sometimes the variegated ones are really nice. But, they give like a rainbow look to it, so that might be an option. Okay, this one we have put with white, double brush poly, red, double brush poly. All of these colours are in here. I don't think they're showing up very well. I can see them quite clearly. That doesn't really help you, does it? Persian pink. It's very pretty. Pools of blue. Persian pink, sorry, is a 200 modal, and this is a cotton spandex. And orange. double brush poly. So this is one of those great fabrics that you can buy and then buy quite a few different solid colours to create lots of different outfits. So if this was a skirt or pants or something like that, then you can make a heap of different plain coloured tops to go with it. This is mellow yellow cotton spandex. Funhouse DTY. All right, next I have a new eyelet for you. So we have broderie on glaze and then we have eyelet. So the only difference between them really is the pattern of the embroidery and the little holes that are in there. That's really the only difference. So we're out of black and we're out of ivory in the broderie on glaze. Hence, I am releasing the eyelet in both of those colours. Now, this isn't quite as slinky feeling as the broderie on glaze, but it is still a DTY. So you can kind of see the pattern there. And this is a fabric that for a top you might get away with not having anything underneath, not lining it, but a skirt or pants or anything like that, I think you're going to need some sort of lining or some sort of slip. Be a great like swim cover up just to chuck on over the top. It is 190 GSM and 96 poly for spandex. Great stretch, really nice both ways. Well, not really nice both ways, but there is a little bit vertically. And there's your drape. Okay, so we have the black thread, 4000, and no coordinates because it's a solid colour. Okay, and then the ivory, same deal. It's got the same print on it, and it's just the ivory colour. If you can see the detail of it a bit better in the lighter colour. You can a bit, I think, can't you? You see the detail of the print there a bit better. It's very sweet. So this is the exact same fabric type. Was I showing you the fabric back the front then? I think I might have been. It's not helping, is it? Sorry. Okay. Nice stretch both ways. Just a bit vertically. There's your drape. And thread number 1000 for this one. Here we go. So they're the new eyelets, which are basically the same as the broderie on glaze. And all the other colours that we have are on special today because that's one of our fabrics that are on sale. All right, I've got two left. This one here is a pillar spandex. It feels beautiful. Pillar spandex has a reasonable amount of weight to it. It's 220 GSM. It's 92 poly 8 spandex. It's soft, but it's unbrushed. It feels a little bit slinky, but not totally unmanageably slinky. Probably a little bit slinkier than the DTY. It's a beautiful base to work with. So it's got really great stretch both ways. Amazing for tops and dresses, pants, skirts, summer weight cardi, you name it. It's great for all of those things. Now, no thread to match because this is very bright. It's brighter than it's showing up on the screen, but it's gorgeous. So no thread, and the only coordinate we had is the off-white modal, unfortunately. Beach Sunset, pillar spandex. It's gorgeous. Okay, last fabric. This one's a rib knit, and all the rib knits are on special as well. You've seen this print before. This is Beastly, this time in grey. So we've had Beastly in double brush poly, but not in the grey. We have it in blue and pink, I believe. But the rib knit, oh, how I love the rib knit. Can you see the ribs? They're quite thin, the ribs. It's kind of hard to pick up on this fabric, isn't it? It feels really gorgeous and soft. It's not brushed. I've got a couple of dresses and a top out of this fabric base, and I could wear them all summer long, I think. They feel really nice. It is a poly. It is, I think, 96 poly, 4% spandex. But for me, without the brushing, it's lovely to wear. So, nice stretch both ways. Beautiful drape. And this one we've put with thread number 1000. And it matches with the ivory, double brush poly, oops, and grey. But again, these are all neutral colours in here. So say if you were to throw a red with it, I think it would look amazing with a red, a yellow or a blue. All of them would just look fantastic because they're all neutral tones. Okay, that's all of them. That's our 12 new fabrics. Do take advantage of our sale. It is for one day only. So if there's something that you want, do jump on and grab it soon. We have our usual competitions on Facebook, in our group and on our page. So do check those out. And all of these fabrics are available on our website, www.lushfabrics.com.au. All right, I'm back again next week. As per normal, we're here for the year again with lots of new fabrics. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then. Bye.